Good morning. Dr.Dementia, State 469, Cat Alliance, and your alliance sucks. Maybe it doesn't. Here we are, and I'm going to try and keep this pretty brief. I'm going to give you some reasons why your alliance may suck. I'm going to give you some reasons for any beginners that are looking at this or anybody that's hesitant to figure out whether they're in the right alliance. And then I'm going to continue down. Now, I have my notes so we can keep this brief. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you 6 things that you should evaluate to make sure you're in the right alliance. So, one little bit more of housekeeping. Yeah, this is my office. Well, my wife calls it the spare bedroom. I call it my office. And several people have just called it a mess. It is what it is, and yeah, nothing much I can do about it. So, here we go. First off, your alliance may not suck. It's a matter of what suits you. But there are things that you should consider. There are things that are vastly important to making sure you're in the right place at the right time. And we're going to go through them very, very quickly. What makes a good alliance? Well, obviously the people that are in it, but what brings those people together? Simple. First off, my notes, because I'm old, how old I am. Fuck it. Can't remember everything all the time. Even sober, I get off track. It is what it is. All right, so first off, it's diversity. You have to be in a diverse alliance. And what I mean by diverse is that it needs to be geographically diverse, it needs to be culturally diverse, and it needs to be in multiple time zones. And that's because you can't be online 24/7. You can't be around all the time. You can't do it all on your own. And you have to be active 24/7. Period. End of story. What else makes a good alliance? Well, there are some people that will argue whether this is true or not, but it's history. You can have a great alliance and it starts great from day one. Or you can have an alliance that develops and it has a history. My suggestion is you be a part of an alliance that has history. It has shown that it can be successful and that the people in it are successful. There are going to be people that are going to disagree with what I say next, but language is an issue. Now, I can tell you, maybe it's cultural, maybe it's my attitude, maybe it's your attitude. I got no idea. But I can tell you this. The way the translator works, when it works within state of survival, the way it works, it makes both Russian and Turkish translations extremely coarse and rude. Actually, I'm not politically correct. It makes your translations a piece of shit. It really does. You shouldn't, really, it does. It makes it almost insulting. I have a great friend over in KMS who's Russian. And for the first 3 months that he was in our alliance, not 3 months, first 2 months he was in our alliance, an old alliance before Cat, I hated the guy. He was just, his translations came out rude as hell. Enough about that. Think about it. Language. Leadership. The people that lead your alliance, they shouldn't be selected by power. They shouldn't be selected because they have all the greatest upgrades. They shouldn't be there based on that. They should be based on leadership, on their ability. A Cat We have great leadership, and I'm not one of them. All right, I'm a nobody. Uh, when it comes to what's next and what's going on and everything else, I'm just a player, really. I have a lot of power, but when it comes to leadership, E-words, Blade, Elena, Meowie, Kana, I mean, the list goes on with experienced leaders. And this is extremely important. Family. This is really hard to kind of distinguish. And yeah, I'm having my morning coffee. Well, well, Olaf. Yep. Gift from my daughter. Not because I like Olaf, but because it's a big ass coffee cup, and I go through two pots of coffee in the morning. So, family, can you joke around in your alliance chat? Can you work together? Will you help support each other? Do you give each other advice? If you're not in an active alliance, you're not going to get that shit. All right? If you're not helpful, you're not going to get that. If you are just having members in there for power that sit around and only want to be in a protected stance, well, crap. You know what? If they don't participate, they're not part of the family. And an alliance is an extended part of the family. You think about it for a minute. How much time do you spend in that game versus how much time do you spend with your real life family? You're going to find the numbers are significantly close. Power. You know what? You hate to say it, but it is what it is. If you're not in a powerful alliance, if you're not in a competitive alliance, if you're not in an alliance that allows you to be protected, if you can't project that power into, if you hit me, we're going to hit you. Not I'm going to hit you. No, we are going to hit you. And not only are we going to hit you, we're going to hit the shit out of you. Well, that stops people from picking on you. And that allows you to grow. Because the more resources you use to repair yourself from getting your ass kicked, well, that slows you down in growth. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, the bottom line is, your alliance sucks. Mine is great. Now, if you're in another state, come to 469. Send me a message. Let's hook you up. If you're an active player in 469 and you want to be part of a real alliance that is functional, and don't get me wrong, again, you know something? There are other alliances in 469 and they're good. But I'm going to tell you right now, 469, best alliance, hands down, CAT. Let me spell that for you. C-A-T, fucking nothing else. CAT. Best alliance, hands down. Fair, not xenophobic, not racist, culturally diverse. What more could you ask for? Can't ask for much more than that. So before I go, again, I told you 6 things. Let's go over them one quick time, and then I'm going to say one more thing. Diversity, history, language, leadership, family, power. Now, I left out one thing, and that is what makes, you know what, I'll cover it another time. Here's the most important thing. Hit the like button. Please subscribe. Let's rank this up so that others can see it and we can bring more people into 469. We want to bring better players and more players in. So subscribe, like, and please, if you're new or if you're old, come on over. There's always going to be a good spot for you in this state. CAT's the best spot, but always going to be a good spot. I'm going to get some more coffee and probably go kill somebody. Have a great day. Bye.